Tim, welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Blancpain L Evolution Flyback Chrono Super Trofeo limited edition of 600 pieces. You can see this titanium automatic winding flyback chronograph and purchase it on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full listing for this L Evolution with additional high resolution images, all accessories included, and naturally full pricing details for this watch. Now on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, I have to say that this is one of the best fitting 43.5mm oversized sports watches I've ever experienced. First, let's state the obvious. It's made of titanium, it's relatively slim, and the case flanks and lugs are of modular carbon fiber, so the watch is exceptionally light on the wrist. It doesn't feel like a dead weight. It doesn't feel like a millstone as so many oversized watches can. It's light and wieldy in the spirit of the Lamborghini Trofeo race cars that inspired it. More on those in a minute, but in terms of outright thickness, the watch is quite manageable. At 13mm, you can already see how dramatically sloped the case flank is. The double-stepped bezel and the curved sapphire mean this watch easily slides underneath a tight sleeve or dress cuff. Even if its character is more sporting than casual, nevertheless, it does have the proportions to pull double duty and fit underneath your tight sleeves. Now, in terms of lug-to-lug measurement, it's about what you would expect for a 43.5mm watch, 52mm across the wrist. Again, it does wear a little bit more compact simply because of the shape of the lugs, and that's worth bringing out. As we discuss the ergonomics of the watch, its lugs, and its strap, I should mention it is a double deployant. I didn't do full justice to it by opening it all the way, but you'll note that the lugs do turn down rather dramatically, and when it comes time to draw the strap around a smaller wrist, it can be pulled straight down. It doesn't get pressed against the flank of the case and fight you. It doesn't create virtual swell or flare. You'll also note that Blancpain has graced the watch with a sort of simulated Alcantara suede effect to the calfskin leather used. Now, Alcantara, which is of this texture and used in the interior of high-performance automobiles for better grip, is a synthetic leather. In this case, we have real leather that's been specially grained and sueded to emulate Alcantara without losing the quality of true calfskin. Now, the watch features a robust and substantial double deployant in titanium. It does make taking the watch off and putting it on easier, and it does feature a unique swing arm spring design such that the swing arms of the larger side of the deployant work in concert with the twin triggers to ensure that this watch can't simply pop open on the wrist. You do need to depress the triggers to release the clasp. Handsome strap, clever double deployant with triggers, and beautifully made. Everything about the watch is more avant-garde than we've come to expect from Blancpain since its revival in the early 80s, but since 2009, when Blancpain began to partner with Lamborghini and later with motorsports series associated with Lamborghini, they proposed this more aggressive take on haute de gamme watchmaking, and it's great because it gives you a larger watch that's in the high horology realm without really copying any element of the Audemars Royal Oak Offshore that spawned this sector. This watch is all its own timepiece, and it's not afraid to be different. Everything from the modular design of the case to the dramatically stepped bezel to the depth of the dial, which is spectacular, featuring applied indices shaped and polished with lume as each of the hours, the stylized numerals 12 and 9 reminiscent of the angularity of modern Lamborghini style. You can see the form of the Lamborghini crest on the constant seconds subdial at 9 o'clock. You can see, pardon me, on the hour register at 9 o'clock, and you can see the handsome carbon fiber at the base of the dial, the lowest plane of focus on a dial that simply cascades down from the hour markers to the sub-registers to the dial base. It has almost a three-dimensional effect as you move the carbon fiber through the light. Incredibly handsome, a little bit audacious, perhaps not what the Blancpain traditionalist would prefer. Nevertheless, by being original, it takes a chance, and it deserves a tremendous amount of credit for the audacity of avant-garde independent thought. Now, in terms of movement, you're looking at the Blancpain caliber F185 based on the Frédéric Piguet 1185. It's a flyback chronograph with 37 jewels, and I'll try to get a better view of it. But you can see to good effect that the bridge shapes are as you would see on the Villeray and Le Mans lines using the same caliber. Again, 37 jewels, beautifully hand finished. This is not a machine finished movement. And as impressive as the finish of the dial is, the impressive of the movement with its vertical clutch engagement and column wheel function selection is to a standard that surpasses even that gorgeous dial. 40-hour power reserve, 37 joules, quick set date, and of course it is a flyback chronograph, so the ultimate motorsports complication. You can simply restart the chronograph with a single press of the reset trigger at 4 o'clock. You can see and you can purchase this Blancpain on our website, but keep in mind, although it is motorsports inspired, nevertheless it retains 100-meter water resistance, so strap on a textile strap and all of a sudden this watch can go from trackside to poolside. You can see it and you can buy it on our website.